The peace and order of Edo, a city of 1 million, was maintained by an administrative organization of just 290 people. Today, Tokyo has approximately 47,000 police officers. Despite Edo having one of the world's highest population densities at the time, its personnel were overwhelmingly few. However, behind this unbelievable figure lay an astonishing governance system unique to Edo. This video will reveal why Edo remained peaceful with so few people, the true organizational power of the Machi-bugyōsho, and how ordinary citizens were involved. Now, let's examine this incredible system in detail. In the main segment, we will also delve into the depths of its mechanisms, which resonate even with modern police organizations. Edo's public order was entrusted to two Machi-bugyōsho, the North Machi-bugyōsho and the South Machi-bugyōsho. They operated on a tsukibansei, a monthly rotation system where responsibilities shifted. The Machi-bugyō was a superhuman position, overseeing all administrative, judicial, and police functions of Edo. They bore a grave responsibility, reporting directly to the shogun. There were usually two Machi-bugyō. Their rank, Yakadaka, was 3,000 koku, boasting power and prestige on par with a daimyo. Their judgments directly impacted the lives of Edo citizens. However, it was impossible for one bugyō to govern a city of 1 million alone. Supporting them were the practical units known as Yoriki and Dōshin. The total number of Yoriki and Dōshin combined for both bugyōsho was only 290. With fewer personnel than even a modern ward office, they ran Edo. The Yoriki were assistants to the bugyō. They were an elite group, often concurrently holding important shogunate posts such as Kanjo Bugyō or Hyojoshu. There were 25 Yoriki in each Machi-bugyōsho, a total of 50. These Yoriki performed a wide range of duties as proxies for the bugyō. They were called kachigumi, samurai who were permitted to ride horses. They were required to possess high education and practical abilities. Yoriki utilized diverse specialized knowledge, from administrative operations and litigation investigations to directing criminal investigations. While the bugyō made final decisions, Yoriki handled most of the preparatory work. They were truly the brains of the Machi-bugyōsho. Dōshin were the grassroots organization of the Machi-bugyōsho, performing duties under the command of the Yoriki. There were 100 Dōshin in each Machi-bugyōsho, totaling 200. Their work encompassed a wide range of tasks, including patrolling the streets, cracking down on crime, arresting criminals, and handling initial investigations for lawsuits. Dōshin were individuals who single-handedly performed roles akin to modern police officers, civil servants, and court clerks. Some were stationed within the bugyōsho, while others, known as Mawarigata Dōshin, patrolled the streets day and night, responsible for specific areas. Their salaries were not particularly high. However, the position was often hereditary within the same family for generations, and this stability maintained their loyalty to duty. So, how was public order maintained in a million city with just 290 people? The secret lay in Edo's unique culture that valued harmony, exemplified by concepts like Sampo Ichiryo Sun, loss for all three parties. Firstly, the Machi-bugyōsho only governed approximately 1/3 of Edo's urban area. The remaining areas were overseen by the Jisha Bugyō and Kanjo Bugyō. However, the areas under the Machi-bugyōsho's jurisdiction were densely populated, forming the front line of public order maintenance. A major factor was that Edo's towns were composed of autonomous organizations like Machigumi, town associations, and Tanako, tenants. Each town had autonomous organizations such as Nanushi, headman, Yanushi, landlord, and Ganengumi, 5-person groups, where residents played roles in mutual surveillance and mutual aid. The Machi-bugyōsho cleverly utilized these autonomous organizations, establishing a system where residents themselves cooperated in maintaining local public order. Informal cooperators called Okappiki were also crucial. They were also referred to as Kimona or Tasaki. Okappiki were private informants hired by Dōshin and served as the operational force for criminal investigations. it was not uncommon for them to be former criminals. They were well-versed in the underworld, gathered information from ordinary citizens, and reported to the Dōshin. It is said that their numbers were comparable to the Dōshin themselves. Since Okappiki were not official positions, their income mainly came from allowances or rewards from the Dōshin. However, their contribution was immense. The Ganengumi system was a mechanism where 5 neighboring households shared collective responsibility. If a crime occurred, a system of joint liability came into play, and residents monitored each other. Additionally, rice brokers known as futosashi acted as intermediaries for samurai debts, contributing to economic stability. The Bugyōsho maximized the use of these autonomous town functions, achieving efficient governance with limited personnel. Bugyō like Toyama Kajimoto, known as Kinsan of Toyama in detective stories, and Hasegawa Heizo, Onihei, gained immense trust from the populace through their fair judgments. Their impartial stance played a crucial role in enhancing the dignity of the law and fostering civic morality among citizens. Edo's punishments were far stricter than those of modern times. The death penalty for thieves was not uncommon, and such severe penalties served as a deterrent to crime. Public executions were also carried out, having a significant deterrent effect by demonstrating the consequences of committing a crime. Furthermore, Edo had public courtrooms called ashiresu, where citizens could observe trials. This was a measure to showcase the fairness of the Bugyōsho and gain the consent of the populace. Edobari, the banishment of offenders from Edo, might seem like a minor punishment by modern standards, but in Edo at the time it was one of the gravest penalties, signifying the loss of one's entire life. The Edo Machi-bugyōsho system was the result of a fusion of trust built between the governing body and the populace, and the power of autonomous communities. Within it lay pioneering wisdom that resonates with modern community crime prevention organizations and information sharing systems. This miraculous system, functioning with minimal personnel, is proof that Edo was a city to be proud of on the world stage at the time. The Machi-bugyōsho's philosophy of governing through system, rather than people, offers many insights for modern administration. This astonishing system of Edo compels us to re-recognize the importance of human relationships and community. Why was Edo peaceful with so few people? It was because the efficient organization of the Bugyōsho, combined with the perfect functioning of resident self-governance and mutual surveillance, worked seamlessly. The true organizational power of the Machi-bugyōsho was multi-layered, encompassing not only the Bugyō, Yoriki, and Dōshin, but also civilian cooperators such as the Okappiki and the town's Ganengumi. Ordinary citizens were deeply involved in maintaining local public order through the Ganengumi and Nanushi, building a peaceful Edo with their own hands. The Edo Machi-bugyōsho might have been more than just a police organization. It was perhaps a living system where the entire society functioned in conjunction. We, living in the modern age, may have much to learn from this wisdom of Edo.